Guys, this is Boris with the SNT, the binary option blueprint. Yes, here is the website we're going to be using just for the chart. It's called tradingview.com, and right now I'm looking at the GBP JPY, which is the Great Britain pound against the Japanese yen. So this is a little bit of introduction of the TradingView. So here is the platform that TradingView offer, and this is the free version of it. You can get the paid one. With that, you will be able to like have access to a lot of indicators which I really don't use here. So I would advise you to just stick with the free version ones. Okay, here are the pairs that we will be using. You see, it's a whole lot of them. Yeah, it's also more because sometimes I happen to trade the forex market, but these pairs with the little mark on it, yes, the little orange mark means are the pairs that we use for the binary option. So yes, that's the reason why I got them like this, and I would prefer, or I will advise that you guys do the same. Okay, like right now, I am with GBP JPY, like I said earlier, and here is the Euro JPY. And if you notice, I put like this line there, and I will explain that later. Here's GBP USD, which is the Great Britain pound against the US dollar, and you notice the same line. Like I said, I will explain that later. And same thing with the Euro USD here. There's a line there, and I will explain that later because it's part of our strategy. The same thing here, and this is AUD against USD. AUD is the Australian dollar against the US dollar, and here we have the US dollar against the Japanese yen, and then we have the US dollar against the Canada dollar. And still, you notice I have like a line. I will explain it. We'll go back with the very first one, which was the GBP against JPY. I mean, we will be trading with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs. But I picked this one because it kind of fit the whole thing that we'll be talking about. So yes, at first I will introduce you, like I said, to the Trading View platform, which is here. Okay, for me to be able to trace this line, I use this tool here. It's the trend line tool. So I hit here and go on a find trend line. We will be using this a lot. The trend line tool with the vertical line. It's just to divide the market because our strategy is based on one session. Mainly one session, but it is true we would be also flirting with other sessions like the New York sessions. Yeah, but we only base ourselves in one session. Okay, and which is the main consolidation session, which is the Asian session. So yeah, so those lines are played with this here. Yeah, and this actually allows you to just navigate the the mouse. Yeah. So yeah, now we're gonna get in. Like I said, this strategy is mainly for the consolidation session, which is Asian session. So what I do is at 4 p.m., which is usually around this area. Now this is, yeah, 4 p.m. If I can go all the way back, 4 p.m. is here. At 4 p.m. I come and put my I mean from 4 p.m. all the way until 245, which is basically here. This gives me basically mm, this gives me the level that the market set for that period, which is like consolidation. And pretty much you will see throughout the day the market will respect the level. Like here, this is like the high level of the consolidation, and this is the lowest level for the day. And then at the highest level, the market did not break it until 3 p.m. Not 3 p.m. in 3. It was 3:30, which is pretty much the London session. So London session started and broke the level, went above, and tried to break down, but fell all the way until when the when New York session happened. Now there were um more order that came in with New York session that allowed the market to break this level here and go all the way down and test of the lowest level that the Asian session put tested and failed to hold. So now it went back up. Okay. Now the strategy is based on this consolidation here, which I will put a line on it to divide and make sure that okay, and it's at yes, this here is what we will be trading. This area here is what we will be trading. Okay, we will be trading this area here. We can trade this area, but I would say be very careful because this area is very volatile. It's a lot of orders. The big money is there, like the big bank come in the market and make the market move very fast. And it will be a little hard to predict. However, you can predict the New York session because during the New York session there's a break, so you can predict during the break. But it's usually again around this area here, like 10 to like 1:30. That's the moment where the London session take a break, and then you can get in there and predict. But I would say only predict that if you notice this break time is around this strike price or around this or around the low level of the day or around the highest level of the day of um the consolidation time. So of your line. So if it's around that area, yes, you can trade. Or if it's around this area, yes, you can trade. But if it's all the way up here, I would not advise. But you can still trade if you want to because at that moment the market is actually having um, less movement. So yeah, and like I said, if I was not if I was let's say I came here in the market, mm, yeah, what I also wanted to say is throughout the consolidation period, the market moves. So before I wanted to do this to bring this here because I would advise to start trading like around 4 5, like yeah, around 4 5. But me, I usually start like after 6 p.m. because the market usually closes after like this area. The market closes. I mean, Nadex binary option closes, so it will start around like 6 or something. So I would advise to start around 6:30, and then when you start around that area, the market already gave you like the inch of where the level is, like the lowest level of the market is here. So I put it here to show like just to show that the market broke this level and came and fell to hold and go farther than that. So yeah, and came back. So here the market came and set this level. It came and test again the level. It was strong. Now it tested the level, broke it a little bit, but failed to hold. So it got back. So what I would do is around this area here, I will buy the market. Around this area, I will buy the market. And if around this area, I bought the market and noticed that the market broke the level, I will wait until the 1 minute to the end. If I see that the market is still holding down, I will cut my losses. Like I will limit it to $20 or $30, max $40. Yes, because if you wait until the end of the 5 minute binary option, you'll be losing 80, which yeah, I wouldn't advise that. So at the 1 minute to the end, you exit. Like here, I would advise to lose the max $40. But imagine if all this time here around this area here, you bought the market. That means you actually making money all around this area here. Here the market will probably fake you out. But yes, you got out before the market closes. That means you limited your losses. And here the market, I will buy it. And then you will see that here at this level, and only buy when the market come close or closes this level a little bit. Now you buy because at that point the market broke the level and it's sure that the market is gonna hold. Yeah, but you still want to make sure that the market holds until the 1 minute. If after the 1 minute you notice that the market went back down, now you want to exit. You don't want to wait until the end. Just like here, I wouldn't wait until the end here. If I see this happening at the 1 minute to the end, I would exit. However, here, if I stay at the 1 minute until the end, I say keep on going, I will wait until the end because there you will be making good money. Definitely will be making about $40 to $45 here. And here you notice that if the market comes here and takes this level, at this level here, I will sell the market. So I will say the market is going down because this strike price here, this support level, this level here that market maker put together, it allowed me to sell the market. Like when I see this selling, I know for sure that the next one will not hold. So I see this coming, I will sell the market on this one, make the money, and then sell the market on this one. Now for this one here, I will wait to see if the market is going to break. So if I see 5 minute binary option goes and the market breaks the level, now I get in because for sure the market will stay. And we know that this is actually a 15-minute chart. So if during the 15, if during the 5 to 10 minutes the market is already above, I am sure that the market will hold. So I will buy already and stay there because the market will struggle to go past this level down. What you notice here during the session, the market was struggling. However, I wouldn't advise to trade around this area here because this is already London session. During London session, it's a lot of movement happening. Yeah, so we will stay with this level here. It is true here. Um, I put this here because during this time, the market broke this level here. Let me put it this way. The market broke this level here that I will put at first because the market tried to test this area and market couldn't go past. So far, came back test this area and couldn't go down and came back here and only broke at this level here and then went back up. So I adjusted because at 2:45 we still, I mean at 2 we still at the um we still at the consolidation or Asian session. However, this time it is true it's late at night. That's the reason why I would advise most people to like most of you guys to trade during this session here. And you see during this session it is nice and consolidated. So the market just stay around this area. But now as we getting closer to the Asian to the Asian, to the London session, you notice that the market now starts to spike up. It's because when you when there's a transition between one session to another, you will notice a very strong movement in the market. Like here, the market was getting ready to transition to the London session. That's the reason why you saw all this happening. So around this area here, I would advise you stay away from the market because every transition always have this big movement. The same thing here. The market was transitioning from the London to New York. So you notice there's big movement happening. So yeah, what our technique would be trading around this area here, what is like the entry of London. So all this is just consolidation, consolidation, consolidation. You will be making money all the way here. The same thing here. Yeah, same thing here. Consolidation will be here because we will at first will be here. There will be consolidation here all the way until when the market is about to move to the London session, which is it start usually around 2. You will say the London session is open. Around 2 you will see this big movement happening. And here around 7 you will see a big movement happening. And you see that the market was respecting this level here. It comes and broke this level at this level here. It broke that level and stayed there for a little bit. The market stayed there for a little bit. It tried to break down but struggling. Now came here, broke down a little, and the market tried to go back up but fell. And it just kept on going down. The market came back and tested the level again before dropping completely. But yeah, this whole session here really doesn't concern us. But yes, the little part that will concern us will be when the New York session is about to get in a break. At this point now you will be trading because okay, the break will be consolidating. So that means the break will have very less movement in the market. Now you want to get in and trade with binary option with Nadex. So yes, at this level here, you see the market is acting the same thing as it did here. It's like you see a little consolidation here, just like here. And the market gonna do pretty much the same thing with during the break, which is pretty much now, like from 11 all the way till 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m. max. So at 2 you should be exiting because at 2 the market is getting ready to transition to this here, to the Asian session. And usually if you are not careful, it could be just like I said earlier, it could be like a very sudden movement in the market because there are a lot of orders that people put there, and then the market would move very fast before starting their consolidation moment. So yes, this is mainly what we trade. So from here, I'm kind of move this here, but like I said earlier, we're trying to stay around this area here. Yeah, this is the area where everything happening. Yeah. So here I will be selling the market. I'll be selling the market, selling the market. Here I will be buying. But now when I see this here, I will not buy until I see a confirmation that the market is going up. Like here, this will be like a confirmation here that okay, the market is about to go up. So here I will be buying. And buying here, the market goes up, and you see the market ended up above that strike price. Above that strike price. Now when you see this and you go Nadex here, now you want to make sure that the strike price or where you're trying to get in, you have enough space because you don't want to get extra earlier. I got in here. I mean, in another video, I got in here. This would be dangerous for a new trader, but I got in because I was confident the market was gonna hold at that level. No, it wasn't actually here. It was somewhere around 1001. Yeah, that's where I got in. And the market ended up in the money because that was this candle here that I traded. So yes, here is the lowest level that the market went. So I would advise to stay here if the market is giving you an opportunity here. Like if the market comes down here, you take this and see the market is going up. The market it's not going to go past this level. And you wait the market will come, flood around the level, and then go back up. But if the market go past the strike price, now you want to wait until the 1 minute to the end. And if the market persists and stay there, now what you want to do is you want to exit until the end, because if you don't, you will be losing $80. But by exiting, you will be losing way less, like 20, 40 to the max 40. And yeah, 40 would be okay because if out of 10 trades you want 8, because I'm pretty sure you will be making money out of it. You if you win 8 trades and in each trade you are making $20 or 17 to the least, $40 wouldn't take much out of it. So yeah, yeah, we will go in more details in another video.